and this is
Neverland Navigation Radio,
where we armchair imagine a new spooky Disney after-hours party.
Yeah,
for
Halloween party. Yes. Right now they only have one, which I find very surprising.
Yes, but with the pop-up of a new holiday party, a Christmas party at Hollywood Studios, it kind of got the gears turning.
To me, it makes way more sense to have two Halloween parties in two different parks than to keep pushing it back and starting earlier.
Right.
Like, this year and a bunch of years past, they started in August, and it keeps getting like a little bit further back, and it's like practically in the summer now.
Right. It's a very early start for Halloween, and don't get me wrong, we love Halloween.
Yeah.
But
I may put my decorations up in September kind of girl.
Right.
And so I don't mind that, but August feels a little crazy.
And with the Florida heat.
Oh my gosh, when we've done the Halloween party, we've been very hot.
Yeah.
We've gone in September.
Costumes tend to be layers.
Mm-hmm.
And layers on the Florida heat do not go long.
Nope.
So yeah, instead of that whole rigmarole, we were thinking, maybe we push some of that Halloween fun into a different park.
Yeah.
Which sounds to me like a fantastic idea. I think there are several good options for how to spookify different spots around Walt Disney World. So we're going to crack open the idea vault and see what we come up with for an alternate Halloween party location. Before we dive in, though, we did want to say thank you so much for listening.
Yeah.
If you guys would like to help support the show so that we can continue to imagine these fun Disney or theme park offerings, as well as explore the history of the different theme parks, then you can do that by subscribing to the show wherever you listen, or by leaving us a review. Reviews are super helpful for us because it makes the show more discoverable, but also because we love to read your feedback and interact with you guys as well.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And did you know that if you book yourself a vacation online, that they bake the price of your personal travel agent's commission into the price you pay, whether you use a personal travel agent or not, which is crazy. If you don't use a personal travel agent, then they just keep that extra money. They don't charge you less. So you're paying for it regardless. So now I'm letting you know that I am a free to you travel agent. I can help you book your trip. I can answer questions. I can be the one that waits on hold to make a request for you. I will be there if there's an issue. I do dining. I help with everything. And it doesn't cost you any extra. And I give my clients free trip t-shirts or posters as a thank you for letting me help plan. So it's really a win-win for you and for me. That this is what I do for a living. So this is how I make my money. And you're also helping out a small business. So if this is something that you'd be interested in, if you're thinking about a vacation in the next couple of years, please send me an email at morgan@neverlandnavigation.com. And I'll give you my phone number and we'll talk about your trip. I can help as much or as little as you want. And either way, you get the freebies that come with letting me help.
Yes, let Morgan be the ghost host who helps to guide you along your next vacation.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love seeing this time of year. Sometimes people are taking fall or Halloween trips.
Yes.
So they'll order like a spooky shirt or spooky poster.
Yeah.
Love that.
I've done some for Halloween Horror Nights at Universal that have been super fun and creative. Family shirts, but also I really love the Disney Halloween family shirts.
Yeah.
They are I love cute Halloween.
Me too.
I think we'll talk a little bit about spooky Halloween today too, but like I really love like Disney Halloween, so those make me warm my heart, but I love all of it.
I do too.
Yeah.
There is a particularly fun feeling to the Disney. Morgan right now is wearing a t-shirt. You can't see
I made.
That she made.
Yeah.
That you could expect to receive from the Neverland Navigation shop if you requested it.
Yeah.
But it's got all of the Disney characters in their classic style, but dressed up in fun Halloween costumes.
And it's so heartwarming, isn't it?
It's so cute.
I know.
I love that vibe.
I know. It's funny to think of Halloween as a heartwarming, but it is to me. If you're going the cute route, then it is. I love the characters in their little outfits. It just fills me with so much happy and excited for the season. I just love that.
It does. It evokes that happy trick-or-treat popcorn ball type of Halloween feeling.
Yeah. One of my favorite things about going to Disney's Halloween party at Magic Kingdom or at California Adventure if you do the Disneyland one, or going on a Halloween at the High Seas cruise on a Disney cruise ship, is seeing all of the kids in their Halloween costumes and the characters in their Halloween costumes. And it's just such a cute and heartwarming experience that, like, no matter who you are, I think that, it's just, it warms my heart. It just does.
It's cute. It's a silly, goofy, cute little version of the holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we plan on injecting that cute, silly, goofy energy, amongst other feels, into a brand new area of Walt Disney World as we pitch a new Halloween party for the parks. Now, I think we each kind of constructed an idea. Maybe we'll end up with similar things going on, but I think it'll be fun to hear what ideas the other generates.
I went down a route, and then I started thinking, oh, we're probably going to have the same stuff. So then I started trying to think of some different stuff in different areas, just in case. Jake and I have a lot of similar feelings and thoughts when it comes to Disney.
That's true.
So yeah, sometimes we'll have accidentally separately constructed the exact same thing.
Yes, that has happened.
Yeah.
But sometimes that can be fun because we basically put all of our ideas together, we mix them up, and then we end up with like the ultimate
version. Right.
But yeah, we'll see how it goes this time.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
I kind of think we should basically be doing this together. But let me ask you, which park is your new Halloween party at?
My party will take place at...
I can't do a drum roll, sorry.
A bone rattle? Disney's Hollywood Studios!
I knew it!
I'm predictable.
This is the obvious answer.
I agree.
Yeah, this is the obvious answer, and this is where I went to begin with. I went ahead and wrote down a few. If it were in Epcot, these would be my ideas.
Fun.
I thought about it, and I don't think Animal Kingdom would really be a good fit.
Yeah.
Even though, I mean, we're always complaining that they close early, and this would kind of keep it open late because they would have to.
Right.
Yeah, I know they can do that because I know they've done it.
Right.
I just don't know if it's spooky enough. It doesn't have you can't do fireworks. It doesn't have a spot for a parade. So let's just rule Animal Kingdom out.
Right.
But the obvious answer is definitely Hollywood Studios. And I knew you would go there, and that's where I'm at too. So,
okay, great.
So let's construct our perfect Hollywood Studios party.
What fun.
And then we can talk about, well, if it were at Epcot, if they wound up needing a third.
I love that. Epcot, I did consider Epcot.
Yeah. Well, look, we're talking now about they start in August with just parties at Magic Kingdom and go through Halloween, and they're sold out every night.
Right.
So 20 years down the line, they might realize they do need it in 3 parks and to do like a rotation. And what a rotation is going to do is keep it so that people coming from other countries, other states, like this is a once in a lifetime trip for them, aren't going to miss out.
Right.
Because they can go to Magic Kingdom on Monday because the party's in Epcot, and they could go to Epcot on Tuesday because the party's in Hollywood Studios, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
It a little bit would consolidate people, like that happens now.
Yeah.
But I think it would be better than right now. What is it, like 4 nights a week at Magic Kingdom that they're closing at 6? I would rather them actually scale that back a little bit and have other. Anyway.
No, it's a very good point because there's a lot of people who maybe, unfortunately, it does happen that people don't take that into account.
Right.
When planning their trip, and then they're sad to find out that they have to get out of the park.
Yeah. This is a really great reason to use a travel agent. But
agreed.
I'm not just touting myself, but something like this almost happened to somebody in my family as a pass holder not that long ago. With like, they had some plans with friends and I was like, oh, you can't do what you're planning to do that night. You can't see the Starlight Parade that night because that's the night that they're doing the Halloween party.
Right.
and they were like, oh my God, I have to change everything. You know what I mean? I had restaurant reservations and I was planning on watching this parade.
Right.
Oh, that's not going to work.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a sad situation.
Yeah.
It happens. It does happen.
There's so much to juggle with a Disney vacation. But yes, anyway.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that can slip through the cracks. So yeah, this would help to alleviate a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay, so let's talk about Hollywood Studios. You didn't name yours, did you?
Oh, I did.
Oh my God.
Oh, I did.
Okay, great. Let's hear it.
My party would be called Disney's Hollywood Studios Terror on Sunset.
Oh my God, I love that. I didn't put any thought at all into naming. I didn't think about it until I literally just said that. So that's awesome.
I feel like the word terror is good to have.
It's going to remind you that Tower of Terror is there, which is already Halloweenish.
Yeah. In my brain, the poster is them in their spooky costumes, and the Tower of Terror is looming large, and there's like lightning and scary clouds in the background.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can just see it.
It's funny. This is kind of funny because, as we just mentioned, and I'm sure you guys already know, Disney is now doing a Christmas party in Hollywood Studios, and the backdrop of the Tower of Terror at night, it's so funny because it's such a spooky thing to have at a Christmas event. I also I said this when we did the Christmas party at Hollywood Studios. They have a Nightmare Before Christmas show.
Right.
Well, I'm going to just go ahead and leave that for my Halloween party, because when I went to this at a Christmas party, I was like, I am not feeling the Christmassy, you know?
Yes, it's a little, okay, so I think the Tim Burton of it all really tends to lend itself to Halloween a little bit more
Tim
than
Burton,
to Christmas.
To me, yes, is Halloween. Any of it, you know what I mean?
Oogie spooky.
And I get that some people consider this a Christmas movie, and I'm sorry if I'm disagreeing with you, but to me it's more Halloween than Christmas, because even the Christmas parts are kind of spooky.
Well, it's a win-win, because this way they can just have one show for both parties,
and it's done. Yes, exactly. Like, sometimes Jake and I like to think about no budget, you know what I mean?
Right.
But this is one, we do try to keep it realistic, since Disney does listen to us and take our advice sometimes.
Mickey's got his headphones on right now.
It really feels that way sometimes, though, because we will put out an episode and then it'll happen the next year, and we're like, yes,
I'm like, look at us, look at us.
But yes, so my boring contribution is I'm leaving that show from Jollywood Nights.
Yeah.
They're in the Frozen sing-along.
A practical contribution.
Disney, you don't have to spend any more money. It's there.
Yeah, just run that.
You have the puppet. You told me last year what it was, and I was shocked.
Yes.
Puppet, right?
It's the puppet from the castle.
It's like
Halloween
a 10-foot puppet.
Huge articulated
When I think of puppet, and you say the word puppet, I'm thinking of like Elmo or Kermit. So when he said that Jack Skellington was a puppet, I was like, no. This guy's like
I know.
12 feet tall or something. He's crazy.
You know what he reminds me of? The Tapestry of Nations parade.
Oh my gosh.
With those huge articulated figures that were stick-operated puppets.
Yeah.
It's a very similar kind of construction.
Yeah.
To that. Yeah. But he is a very impressive figure.
And the way he moves is very impressive. Yeah, and they've already got him there. He's got to just be sitting backstage most of the year.
He's just chilling. Yeah.
We'll bring him back.
Bring him out. Okay, I totally agree with that. I also think that entertainment-wise, since we're on this kick, I think a spooky kind of variety show in the Beauty and the Beast theater would be a wonderful addition. They did a great job with this for Jollywood Nights.
Yeah.
They added a Christmas variety show with some of your favorite, Disney Christmas moments.
Hosted by Kermit and Miss Piggy, which I think they could also just dress them up, and they host this one too.
Heck yeah.
I loved Miss Piggy's Christmas outfit. I'd love to see her as Bride of Frankenstein.
Yes.
I don't know if they can do that. Probably not. But
I don't know.
let's see. Which Disney villain could she dress up
Oh,
as?
now we're talking.
Maybe a Cruella.
Ooh, Cruella.
She likes a wig.
Maleficent. Oh yeah, she does love a luxurious.
Yeah.
luxurious
Maleficent.
wig.
That's probably it. Yeah.
Lots of good choices, to be honest.
Yeah.
And there's several male villains that Kermit could be too.
Yeah, I agree.
Jafar, he could be a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be fun. And there's a bunch of spooky stuff that they could pull from for a stage show. When we did a Halloween episode in the past, we decided that Sleepy Hollow should be added to fill her magic during Halloween time.
Sleepy Hollow is underrepresented, and I completely get it because most kids haven't seen it, but I still think that it's such an important part of Halloween.
Agreed. There's a reason that people really look forward to the Headless Horseman.
The Headless Horseman is iconic whether you've seen the movie or not.
Completely agree. He's a symbol of Halloween.
Right.
So I think they could pull from that for this show. Hocus Pocus is right there.
Yep.
Having the different Disney characters and their costumes would be fun in this show.
I love this idea. I love the idea of a variety show. They could even kind of make it like a contest.
Oh, like the theme of the show is that all the characters are going to do like a costume contest.
Yeah, they're going to do like a talent show kind of thing.
Oh my gosh,
but Halloween theme.
I love this.
Fun.
I love this.
The other one of the biggest reasons, apart from Tower of Terror, just kind of spookily. Is that a word?
Yes.
Looming in the background of Hollywood studios making the perfect set for a Halloween party.
Yeah.
The other thing that made me 100% choose Hollywood Studios is they have so many spaces for shows.
I know.
Yeah, because I love this. I love this variety show in the Beauty and the Beast Theater. I love the Frozen Theater being utilized for Nightmare Before Christmas or whatever if they want to change it. And then my next entertainment thing is a Halloween version of Fantasmic, which it hardly needs to change that much because it's already a nightmare.
Yeah.
But I think throw some costumes on these characters.
Ooh.
So,
I love.
similar show, but with a little bit of a plus up.
I love this. I love this
too. And that can be in addition to a fireworks show, like a separate, like they do at Hollywood Studios every night. They've got Fantasmic running twice on normal nights, but during a show it would only be once, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And then a fireworks show at a separate time.
And the Halloween party at Magic Kingdom kind of does a similar thing as well, where you can kind of catch different entertainment offerings at different times throughout the night in a variety of different venues. I feel like that's a really solid idea. I think that's like to have a special version of Fantasmic would be, first of all, never done before. Yeah. And then second of all, I feel like so exciting.
Yeah, so exciting. I mean, and they wouldn't have to do much. You know
right.
What I
it's
mean?
Already kind of spooky.
It's already villain forward.
Yes.
It's already got a nightmare kind of theme. I just think it wouldn't take much.
Even if you just had different, they've got those floats that have the different princesses during one certain part. You could just have different villains on there, which would just be a matter of swapping out the characters. Mm-hmm. And they have a whole bevy of character performers that at the end of the show appear on the steamboat at the end.
For kind of no rhyme or reason, right?
They're just for
hey, here we are. Yeah. Okay. So they could totally switch that out. That's what I was saying. Like, I guess I was thinking you could put Halloween costumes on them, but I don't know if Belle in a Halloween costume is going to be recognizable as Belle from far away. So maybe you're right. Maybe it should be like classic characters.
Honestly, I would like to see, this is something that if we were doing this process in like a formal Imagineering way, we would kind of map out what each of these different directions would look like and then decide which one fit the best. Because I could also see a version of this where they just receive maybe they don't wear costumes, but they receive like special seasonal outfits just for this showing. Yeah. Like Belle, instead of her yellow gown, could be in like a black and orange gown, which would be a very different look for her, but would also be something very unique. And I think it would be a fun challenge to make their costumes seasonally appropriate yet recognizable.
Exactly. Because right, you take that yellow dress away and from far away she's just a brunette.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
so yeah, the question is, can you do yellow and still make it spooky? Can you do like a golden, almost orangey type of yellow and accent it with black roses instead of her typical red roses?
Right.
There's a lot of different creative ways that we can go about making each of these characters a little bit spookier. I think the silhouettes of some of them really help. So like Prince Charming and Cinderella, whether Prince Charming's outfit is a full black suit with an orange sash, and Cinderella is in an all black gown with her shape, still the shape of the ball gown,
still a bun in her hair, the
hair.
choker, but it's black now.
It's just like a goth overlay of them. So yeah, I do think that would be
possible.
Fun. I would like to see a concept rendering of that, and I would like to see a version where it's just pairings of villains.
Right, or characters in Halloween costumes.
I'd like to see that
because
too.
Like Stitch does a cute Halloween costume that could be up on there. All the Winnie the Pooh characters have iconic like Halloween kind of outfits,
and that's the perfect thing to just have float by.
Yeah,
you know,
for
just
no
a
reason.
Cute little, a cute little float by of the costume parade.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
I would love. There's so many good ideas that could go into like a Halloween Fantastic.
I honestly can't believe they're not already thinking about this. They might be.
Maybe they're considering.
Yeah, but we'll still take credit for it when it happens.
Yeah, just give us a little shout out. We'll be happy to contribute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that.
This would be a show heavy. I'm thinking, so Hollywood Studios does have the space for a parade. We've seen it done.
Yes.
Right? But if they've got a Phantasmic and a Beauty and the Beast and a Nightmare Before Christmas and a fireworks show, they wouldn't need it.
I agree. There would be enough.
They could do it, but they don't need it.
Yeah. I feel like entertainment-wise, they'd be covered.
Right.
And even if they did want to do a little... I don't think they would need a parade, but I would welcome, you know how during COVID times they would do a cavalcade?
Yeah.
Just a spooky little cavalcade, I think, would be fun.
I honestly wish they would do that during the Christmas party they do there, because they don't, or they didn't when I went last year. Was it the year before that? Anyway.
It would be fun.
Yeah, I felt like I missed it then. So yeah, cavalcade would be better than nothing for sure.
I would really like
But you'd have to put lights up on it.
Right. And that would be cool.
Yeah.
Spooky lighting package. I love a spooky orange, purple, and green lighting package.
It too.
What a fun time. Okay, I've got, if you can believe it, I've got even one more offering.
Gosh. And instead, you know how in the Magic Kingdom one, you've got some of the Haunted Mansion characters going through?
Yes.
In this one, you could have the bellhops.
Ah!
I love that.
They're right. Okay.
And the people from the elevator.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know if they have names.
The family, you mean?
They're not a family, right?
Oh, okay, right. The lore is that they're like separate.
Right. There's the little girl and then her nanny, and then the couple is separate. Yeah. I think. Yeah.
They're just in the same elevator.
Yes.
But yes, those people definitely. Okay, so that's the main car, is them in the elevator.
Yeah.
Them in like
or they can be walking like in the broken elevator. I like that.
That's fun. And also, here's what I'm picturing. Some of the bellhops are just walking around, but some of them are on those luggage cart things that you push through a hotel.
Yes, I like that.
How fun.
Yes.
Some of them have cloches and they can open it and there's spooky stuff
inside.
inside.
And if you think about it, they could do different, there are a few different, I mean, Toy Story has its own Halloween short, right?
Yeah.
So you could have a float with them.
Cute.
If not, those characters could be hanging around in Toy Story Land.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't even think
about
this.
Are we opening the land?
Yes.
Are we opening Star Wars Land? Are we opening Toy Story Land?
I think that stuff is open. It's just not, right? At the Christmas one, I think it was open. It just wasn't particularly
Christmassy.
Yeah.
Honestly, just a lighting package would help a lot. Like Toy Story Land cloaked in like green and purple and that. And Star Wars Land having those dramatic washes of color would be cool too.
And I mean, I don't know if there's any Star Wars
spook.
There is merch though that makes it seem like they could do it.
You know what I think they could do is all villains, like the Empire takes over.
Oh yeah.
So like a I mean, if they want to go crazy, and this isn't even that crazy because it's just a screen, they could do like a version of Smuggler's Run where a villain hijacks the situation or something like that.
Yeah.
But even if they don't do that, just to have only walk around villains, no heroes,
Right.
you know, Kylo, Darth Vader, maybe bring out some fun special villains. I know the timelines, but the timelines are already messed up. So
no, I know.
It's fine. So
I want BB-8 in a pumpkin costume, so I'm not really worried about authenticity.
That's wait, I love that. Scrap everything. I just want BB-8 in a pumpkin costume. I love it. But yeah, having like Darth Maul and like different villains from Star Wars who aren't normally in the land make appearances just for Halloween.
Yeah. That is basically what they do for the Harry Potter areas for the Universal Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
What
Death Eaters.
Thank you. That was not coming to me.
Yes.
They're just like roaming around. That's the only thing they do in the Harry Potter Halloween Horror Night areas. Yeah. But it's still open in case you want to go and want to. Well, actually, Universal doesn't open every ride.
No.
I do think Disney, for their Christmas parties, does have every ride open.
Yeah.
So I think that they would.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway.
No, yeah, I like that. Just to like add some lighting and to have different spookier characters roam around would be fun.
Yeah.
And the Toy Story characters in their Halloween costumes.
Yeah, and if they did a cavalcade, that's where I think they would throw in BB-8 in his pumpkin outfit.
Okay, yes, rolling down the street.
Because otherwise, I don't know if it makes any sense.
No, I love it. Oh, that's so good. He's already orange.
Yeah, I know. He's already got the kind of the right colors. You just kind of, yeah.
Okay, love that. Okay, we're taking care of so much. We're like figuring out so much.
It's too bad they can't have like Guardians, because there could be, I mean, like in Disneyland, Guardians, the ride Mission Breakout turns into a Halloween thing. But it's not really Halloween, it's just spooky.
Yeah.
But in the same vein as the Christmas special in Guardians where Star-Lord is talking about his experiences with Christmas on Earth and trying to teach them, they could have something like that, but with Halloween, same basic idea.
Right, this is how we celebrate Halloween.
But we can't have Guardians, so I'll be quiet.
Okay, period. No, I see
mean,
the
we
vision.
can't have Guardians, but it's in Epcot, so
yeah, it would be a little.
If we get to Epcot, we'll talk about it there.
Oh, I like that. Okay, I've got one more entertainment offering.
Okay.
If you can believe it. There's a lot of entertainment, so maybe only a couple of these would actually happen.
Right. We're giving you your pick.
Yes.
Disney, Mickey.
Yeah, take your choice. I think it would be fun to do the villains show that they already have there, but to have special villains.
The villains show, oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I would love a villains change up. Although, like, how is it going to be Halloween? It's not, right?
I would say no, because the Disney villains are already kind of what they use for Halloween.
This is just like a
limited time,
like
special version.
This is an additional thing that you get for the price of the ticket.
Yes.
I like that.
It's like a special Halloween
I
villain
can
show.
never decide how high budget changing this would be, because when we first were talking about it, I was like, oh, they should just change the villains all the time. Like it's just a person.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's the set. But a lot of the set is screens, but I don't know how complicated that was to create. So
yeah, I would imagine.
I do like this idea. I like it for all the time. I wish they would change it up.
I do too. As far as budget goes, I think that it wouldn't be too bad to have so the thing that I think would be expensive about changing it is that there's a lot of programming that goes into each of the standard villain numbers. Like when you think about the TikTok croc on its own screen chasing Captain Hook and these cannons popping out, there's a lot of like sequentially ordered process things that go into the production tracking.
Okay, yeah.
And
it's so impressive.
It is very cool how it all comes together. But if they were going to do a special version of the show, I would think, okay, we're not going to do any of that. We're just going to have Ursula come out, let's say. Let's say they do Ursula.
Okay.
So Ursula just comes out, and she's got a spooky underwater background.
Okay.
Maybe Flotsam and Jetsam show up as puppets or whatever. But so there's not all of that like programmed in stuff, but you still get a special villain show without necessarily all of the lengths. That would make it expensive, and I would be totally happy with that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay, does that cover your villains change up?
Yeah.
I wrote down And of course, this would have to be the new version of Rock and Roller Coaster, which will be featuring the Muppets. And I don't know if this makes any sense, but I put, like, could there be an overlay here?
thought that too.
I say this because one of my favorite overlays at the Christmas party in Magic Kingdom is so stupid. It's just Space Mountain with red and green lights with Christmas music.
Yeah.
Like they it's like a $10
literally
like a $10 overlay.
Yeah.
But I like it a lot.
It's fun.
It's fun. And I just was wondering if throwing in some orange and purple lights, I don't know. I don't know.
I love
it's really hard right now to think of it because we don't actually know what all changes are coming when it changes to the Muppets.
Exactly.
And this is the last year for Rock and Roller Coaster with Aerosmith, so that will 100% be gone even if they got this up and running next year.
Right.
So we don't know. But
Here's my pitch.
Okay.
The Muppets just do the song This Is Halloween from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay.
And they add, like, Christmassy lights.
Halloween
no,
lights.
not Christmas.
Right.
Halloween. Yeah, they add Halloween lights and they play, and the Muppets do This Is Halloween over the speakers.
Yeah.
And then you're done.
Right. I mean, and they could even switch up some of the music because I could see the Muppets doing something like a Monster Mash or,
Ooh,
you know what I mean?
The
Like
Time Warp.
Yeah, feels like there's a few Halloween type songs that are in their wheelhouse.
Yes. Yes. I agree. I think that's a good idea. I think that's a solid, as far as like ride overlays go, I think Rock and Roller Coaster feels very easy.
Yeah.
To like.
And you know everybody's going to go on it because it's right next to Tower of Terror and you're like in there up and right next to the villain show.
Exactly.
And right next to what's going to be Halloween Phantasmic. And
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, I just imagine that whole area is going to be really busy and you're just going to wind up on that ride. So you might as well do something.
Yeah, just make it a little spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I do love that. Okay, the other ride that I was thinking of tampering with would be the Tower of Terror itself.
Oh, yeah.
Which is already spooky.
Right.
But I think it would be fun. If you've ridden the Tower of Terror, you know that sometimes you drop and then you go back up and then some doors open and you look at a screen and it's just got like a whirling wheel on it or something and then you drop again. Mm-hmm. I think it would be fun if during the overlay they put something scary on those screens. Yeah. To like spook you.
Yeah. They
to
could totally
extra special spook you.
Yeah. And that would just be a little low budget thing.
Yeah.
I like it.
Just a little change to make it extra spooky.
Yeah. I definitely like that.
It could even be spooky stuff from the Twilight Zone universe.
Yeah.
You know?
I also think having the bellhops have like makeup, maybe zombie makeup is what I was thinking.
Undead
is that too scary?
Bellhops? No.
I mean, you can't go on this ride unless you're prepared for the scare factor. So.
Right. Yeah. This one especially is like the epitome of Disney spook.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it.
I love that.
That'd be fun.
I love the dressed up bellhops.
Yeah.
But like the zombie bellhops. I think that would be so cool. That's what I want to be for Halloween.
It's such
a zombie bellhop.
Yeah, the bellhop is a kind of, I don't know if common's the right word, but with Disney super fans, it's a big costume, a big Halloween costume, and I like it.
I do too.
Yeah, so
I love that color.
That would be fun.
First of all,
I love that color too, and the gold. Like it's a good combination.
Yes, love, and also I just feel like that iconic like hollowed out cheek, washed out face. Zombie look, and that would be the perfect poster child for the party that we're pitching.
Yeah, totally.
You know,
they could even change the story a little bit to it being a haunted hotel. I mean, it already kind of is haunted, but they could like really sell that story
on a special Halloween night, much like tonight.
Yeah, that's already in there, right? Like
not Halloween night.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it could take place on Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that. Just a slight story change, just change the pre-show.
Yeah, just change the pre-show. I get that that's a lot because they did that whole thing with the recreating Rod Sterling. But
I think now that would be AI. Or
maybe it'd be easier now.
Maybe.
You know, they did this in the 90s.
That guy's still around who did that Rod Sterling thing. I follow him on Twitter.
Oh, nice.
So just ask him to do it again. I'm sure he'd be happy to.
Yeah.
Give him some work. Don't even need AI. He's already here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you'd still have to have AI match the movements and stuff.
I think just cut away.
Okay.
Just cut away to something else and then use what you've got of actual Rod Sterling.
Yeah, okay.
That's basically what they do now.
Yeah.
Like the parts that match up, they use Rod Sterling, and then for the parts that don't match up, they cut away to something else.
Interesting. But yeah, it could be a lot easier than we even realized.
I know now with like generative AI.
It's crazy.
It could, they could already, be able to tamper with that however they want.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that.
I love that too. I can't believe this isn't a thing.
We're pitching. This is an excellent Halloween party.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Yeah. I'm not even sure I want to talk about my Epcot ideas.
Okay. We could save it because we can always save it for next Halloween because I think Epcot could actually be really good.
Okay. We'll save it for next Halloween.
I know it sounds wacky, but let me leave you with one little nugget of what it could be.
How are we going to remember this? Go on.
And I think it would be really cool if the concept of a Halloween party at Epcot would be frights around the globe.
Okay, this is basically what I was thinking too.
Oh my gosh. Okay, great. We'll pocket that.
Okay, we'll pocket it. We'll pocket it.
Like what is scary in other cultures, basically?
Right. Oh that's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay, we do have the same brain.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So now you know what we'll be expounding on
next year.
But yeah, for now,
if we remember,
if we somehow miraculously do remember that. But yeah, I do think this is a good start, and also I think we've got to have projections, right? Did you intend on for this Hollywood Studios party having like spooky projections on a Tower of Terror?
Oh, I was imagining projections on the Chinese theater for the fireworks show.
Love that.
But yeah, I don't know. I kind of want the Tower of Terror to be what it is because it's spooky.
It's already spooky.
Yeah, I think I'd rather the projections be on the Chinese theater, which is not spooky.
I do like that.
Were you imagining?
The only thing I was maybe imagining is if they did, you know how during Christmas they do the Tip Top Club, the people dancing up there?
Yeah.
I think that would be a fun addition, but maybe they're like skeletons or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like a spooky...
Just a little ad. Yeah, that's what the Tip Top Club was. You only noticed it if you were really, really looking.
Right.
Yeah.
And I do think, like so the Tip Top Lounge was not only a projection during Jollywood Nights, but an actual venue where they did like some jazz and they had some fun atmosphere going on. I think that could very easily translate to this party as well. Just them like dressed like skeletons playing jazz music.
Yeah, well, even as it was, I found it it felt a little like The Shining to me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Spooky hotel.
Ghosts. Yeah, spooky hotel filled with ghosts that are still like living their life. I mean, not their life, their afterlife.
They're living up their afterlife. Okay, we need a t-shirt for that immediately. That was great. Good job. Yeah, okay. So it already was kind of spooky.
Yeah, I felt like it was. Yeah.
See, low budget.
Yeah. I feel like Hollywood Studios was more meant for a Halloween party than a Christmas party.
This is great.
Yeah.
This is great. Not to toot our own horn too much, but all of the things that we've ever pitched, I feel like this is actually the most realistic.
I agree. I agree. That I keep thinking, but it's kind of like how we were talking about Villains Land for so long, and we're like, why haven't they done this? It's just such a good idea, and then they did. So maybe we just need to. Yeah, we're just putting it out there.
We just need to wait it out.
They just needed all of the specifics, which we just gave them.
For free. Okay. Did you have anything else for this land that you were imagining? Not this land, for this party that you were imagining?
No, I pretty much covered there. I think that you would be hard pressed to get through all that stuff in one night, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that would be a very reasonably offered Halloween party with all that entertainment.
Because they're also going to have all the food and stuff like that, and characters and costumes that you can stand in line to meet. That will be there. It just will. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's there at Christmas. It's there in the other Halloween party. It's just what they do.
Yeah. The only other thing I could imagine was Magic Kingdom has some signature Halloween meet and greet situations, like Jack Skellington and Sally is their big Halloween meet and greet.
Yeah.
Amongst other things. They have some other fun ones. So I do think Hollywood Studios could benefit from that. I don't know exactly who it would be, per se.
Well, I do. I mean, the Toy Story for sure, because they've got Toy Story Land. So that makes all the sense for them to do some Toy Story characters dressed in Halloween costumes.
Love it.
Anything Star Wars that they can pull off as being Halloween, I think could be there.
Yeah.
Um,
Darth Maul just says Halloween to me.
Yeah.
His spooky
just
red
his
face.
being.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's spooky.
I don't know if you could do anything Indiana Jones. I'm thinking not. The Jollywood Nights, the Hollywood Studios Christmas party, had a very, very popular Phineas and Ferb meet and greet.
Ooh,
so they
yes.
could do them in their Halloween outfits. They do have them, even though the show takes place during the summer. They wound up with a Halloween special. So.
Right, Summerween.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, I do love that. Them in their spooky outfits. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Or Magic Kingdom could go wild, and they could do, instead of having
a bellhop.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Instead of having Jack and Sally there, move Jack and Sally to Hollywood Studios, and then at Magic Kingdom have an interactive meet and greet with Madame Leota
from
gosh. Magic Kingdom.
That
you know
would be
how
wild.
you could meet and greet like BB-8?
Yeah.
And whatever. I feel like an interactive, like Madame Leota can talk to you would be really cool.
That's crazy. That's awesome. I love that.
They should do that.
Yeah. Even if they didn't do that and they just moved Jack and Sally over to the Hollywood Studios one to kind of drive sales to their new party, I think that would be smart, because people wait for over an hour to meet Jack and Sally because there's no other opportunity in Disney World.
Right.
And to me, that's such a huge chunk of your $200 ticket
huge
time
investment.
You know what I mean? Yes, exactly. So yeah, if people are that serious about it,
people want that.
I know when they put out Jollywood Nights, the Christmas party at Hollywood Studios, that they were worried about sales over there.
Okay.
So I would assume if they created a Halloween party at Hollywood Studios, that they would be concerned about sales. So that might be a good push,
right, to help, because I feel like there are people who are counting on getting that meet and greet.
Yeah.
So if they have to go to Hollywood Studios to get it, I feel like it would sweeten the deal a little bit, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it does change things a little though, doesn't it? Because I feel like Jack is a big part of the Magic Kingdom party. And when I was talking this over with Michael, he was saying, since Jack is kind of the host of the Magic Kingdom one, you would need another villain to be the host of this one. And you could pick somebody fun like Hades or Dr. Facilier.
Okay.
And like have that be kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But it does make more sense to pull Jack and Sally from Magic Kingdom to Hollywood Studios because we're giving them a show over there. And
not to mention, Magic Kingdom has already both the Haunted Mansion to play with.
Right.
And they have the Sanderson sisters.
Yes.
Who could very easily be the icons of that Halloween party.
And I could very much see Magic Kingdom's Halloween party being a little bit more the one aimed towards the younger, cuter, and then the Hollywood Studios one, while still not being anywhere near like Howl-O-Scream or
Halloween Horror
Nights, nothing like that, but still a little bit more adult. I feel like the Christmas parties are like that.
Yep.
Because little kids, like toddlers, aren't going to go on Tower of Terror. They're not going to care about it. And I think that Nightmare Before Christmas is a little bit more of an older kid or adult.
Agreed.
So it would make more sense to me to have a different villain running the show over at Magic Kingdom. Or like you said, Haunted Mansion. Oh my God, if they could lean into that a little bit more, that would be amazing.
That's what it puzzles me that they don't have more. I love the Gravediggers in the Boo to You parade.
Oh, I love the bride.
And I love the bride on her little roller situation.
All lit up.
That thing is so cool.
It is so cool.
But I do think they could lean even more heavily into the Haunted Mansion characters and aesthetic.
I agree. I totally agree.
Where are the stretching room characters?
Yes.
Where's the Hatbox Ghost? Where's Madame Leota?
Having the ghost host kind of be the MC would be very cool. And then it's not like you have to have a visual.
Yes. No, I love that. Because think like Wishes, think Happily Ever After with a disembodied narrator.
Yes.
There's no more iconic disembodied Disney narrator than the ghost host.
Yes.
That is such a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know how they get his voice now. I'm sure it can be copied or created.
Yeah, I would assume they would hire, in my hopes, they would hire someone who can really pull off a convincing ghost host voice to kind of do it. That's usually what they tend to do for
And I think that a lot of people that are skilled at that kind of thing could probably do it. My dad can kind of do that laugh.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I'm sure they could find somebody that could really nail it.
I love that idea.
I do too.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, and then you'd have Jack Skellington, the puppet, to be able to do the show and host. Do they have two puppets?
Let's say that it's possible for them to build another one, because a puppet
doesn't seem like it should. It's not an animatronic,
it's
right?
Not, it's not.
Yeah, then they could have him in front of the Chinese theater for a fireworks show, or pull him into Fantasmic.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know.
Think of the possibilities, Disney. Think of the possibilities.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for joining us on this episode where we imagine a new spooky Hollywood Halloween party.
I'm so excited for this. I will buy tickets as soon as they announce it.
Yeah. We're making the t-shirt right now.
Yeah.
This is enough to keep my brain turning for a while.
Yeah. I know, I'm still thinking of all the things they could do with Toy Story Land too, because they did have that short.
Yes.
Anyway.
There's like potential. There's such potential. Thank you guys for joining us. If you guys would like to hear more of our musings about the theme parks and video content from within them, then you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Neverland Navco.
Wait, what can they do to Gertie?
Put her in a witch hat.
Yes, yeah. I love that. Okay. I knew there was something there, and I just couldn't put my finger on it, and I knew you'd get there. Okay. We also...
Cape on her long neck.
Oh, I love it. They have to do something to her.
Agreed. I didn't think about it, but you're so right. It would be such a missed opportunity.
It would be. Yeah. Okay, cool. We also have an Etsy shop that we've kind of talked a bunch about today. It's called Neverland Navigation. On Etsy, we do custom shirts, sweatshirts, and dish towels. I don't have a ton of stuff like listed on the Etsy shop. It's complicated. Send me a message to let me know what you love or what you would love a shirt or sweatshirt or dish towel of, and then I will send you designs. That's kind of how we roll over there. But this is also where you get your free custom trip t-shirts from if you decide to email me at morgan@neverlandnavigation.com and let me be your free to you travel agent and just get the free gifts that come along with doing so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of where that comes. So you can see our reviews there.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're going to be very busy pitting ourselves to look like zombie bellhops. So we'll see.
Happy Halloween, you guys.
Yes, have fun trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
We'll see you
on our next adventure.
Goodbye.
Bye.